Have you ever wanted a robotic hand that you control with nothing but a glove? Of course you haven't, but that is what I'm gonna be making today. In all seriousness though, this is a pretty cool project. Even though it is completely unnecessary and useless, it does have the grip strength of a toddler, and it is incredibly shaky. But that doesn't matter, because you will have a robotic hand. So how this is gonna work is that I'm gonna have the hand all 3D printed, and all the joints are going to be 3D printed as separate parts, right? So what this should do is that when I attach all of the parts with an elastic, this will make the default position of the hand be opened. So when I actually want to have the hand move or close or something like that, I simply have to attach some motors, which these will be attached to a string, which be connected to all the joints of the fingers. And when the string is pulled by the motor, what this is going to do is it'll crunch up the fingers. Pretty simple, right? All right, and the last piece of information you do need to understand, because it's like, the whole point of the project, is how I am going to be connecting the glove to the actual motors. How this is going to work is with a little Arduino. What Arduino basically is, it's a little computer which you can pair up with sensors, lights, screens, whatever. It can do so much stuff, which is why I use it for so many of my projects, and it's been a game changer since I've started using it. And basically what I am going to be using it for today is the sensors I'm gonna put on the glove are gonna be flex sensors, which are basically going to let more or less current through them as they are bent. And this current is going to be read by my little Arduino, and my little Arduino is going to be sending whatever information it gets from the actual sensors on my fingers to the motors. Alright, so after browsing through Thingiverse for a little bit, I found this pretty cool model by Grossark, and this is exactly what I want to be doing. So what I will do is I will hop on CAD and actually use this as a base to design my own hand. When I saw the Thingiverse model, I didn't completely love the way that the fingers were so flat, but I didn't completely need to reinvent the wheel. So I just tweaked what I needed to tweak. If I want something, I can just make it. That's what's so cool about engineering. Alright, I should be done with all the modeling, and it should be just ready to 3D print and just build this whole thing. Alright, so this will be the actual palm of the hand, but it is looking a little small. I don't think that's actual size. So I actually think I'm gonna scale it up, because, bigger is always better. I think I'm gonna make it 120%. Yeah, there we go. Now we're talking. All right, so it's morning. It's the next morning. And the palm of the hand is already done printing. This is how it looks. You might think it's looking a little off. Why is the palm way too big for the motor to actually fit? Yeah, remember when I scaled it up to 120%, because bigger is always better? That was a mistake. And now my motor doesn't actually fit. And I'm gonna either have to redo the whole hand because the fingers are already printing, or I'm gonna have to figure out how the hell to make this actually fit. So that's fun. Alright, so while I wait for everything to get printed out, we're actually gonna start working on the glove. this. It actually works. The glove is functioning just fine. It's still a little shaky, but we'll probably solve that later. But the only thing left to do... Shut up. The only thing left to do is build the actual robot hand.
3 hours later.
That is it. We have a random gang sign being thrown. Yeah, this took about 4 days. It's not even close to perfect, but to be the first version, I think it's pretty okay. My shop is a mess now. So, there's cables everywhere, there's hot glue everywhere. I mean, God, look at this place. It's insane. Look at it. God, it's a mess. Anyway, I hope that you liked it, and if you do, consider subscribing. I will definitely come up with some cool new projects in the future.